This is the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
Hi, everybody.
Morning, people.
We had a great show today. We caught up with Jeremy McGovern for the West Coast Eagles.
Nice and early too.
Yeah.
He was great.
Yeah, we got our official 20-year-old to explain to us what Fred again is.
Quite a frenzy over the last 48 hours. Jonathan Brown joins us from the Gold Coast.
Lazy tourists, you know, the people that go to Paris and then don't get off the hop-on, hop-off bus to look at the Eiffel Tower. Imagine those people, Nathan.
No.
Hello!
Nathan, Nat and Sean. This is what I came for. Yeah. Perth's Nova 937. Keep on giving me all you got.
It's 6:04. Nathan and Sean. Hello, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, everybody.
It's like a Friday. It's like a Friday, but it's not.
It's
Yeah.
amazing. We've got 4
We like
days
that.
off. 4 whole days. Actually,
Well,
we got longer because
yeah,
we're
we're
going
on
holidays
holidays.
too. But for everyone else, 4 whole days off.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
great.
we are having a couple of weeks off after today, so welcome to the 1 hour show. Dave, 1 hour.
Our boss is in
1
here,
hour
Dave.
show?
No 1 hour
Wow.
show.
See what I mean? Do you work for an a-hole too? 13 24 10.
Oh, the phones are lighting up.
Or how has Dave McClung ruined your life?
Oh, once again, the phones are lighting
Oh,
up.
we couldn't. We blow the system.
Yeah.
Hey, can I tell you, I had a bloody great start to the long weekend. Yesterday, I was dropping my son off to footy training. And last week, at the same time, when I dropped him off to footy training, I lost my sunglasses. Anyway, when I pulled
Are you
the car
joking?
You found
up,
them again.
No.
the dog jumped out the back, went to the first tree to have a wee. I walked over towards him. My bloody sonnies were standing there.
How many people have weed on them?
You
You didn't put them straight on, did you,
I
Sean?
did.
No!
And
Sean!
They must be pretty ugly if nobody
Well,
wanted
I was
them.
thinking that too now. Anyway.
So a week.
A whole week.
That's
Thursday to
amazing.
Thursday.
That's
That's
amazing.
No, today's Thursday. Wednesday to Wednesday.
Fuck urban legends kind of thing.
yeah.
What were they? What brand are they?
Carve or something. They're like $50. But I've been wearing them for 2 years.
Well, you know what?
really got your
you're
money's
right,
worth.
Natalie. For there to be a pair of sunglasses
Just sitting there
sitting there for a week,
in a high traffic
they're
area.
fugly, aren't they?
They're so
I
ugly.
can't visualise them, but I'm going to say you got to not put them on your face.
You've got to find some more.
Yeah.
Especially after they've been sitting
Weed on.
weed on
I never thought of that
in
either.
a dog
Yeah.
exercise area
Anyway, what
for
a
a
win.
week.
What a
That
start.
was an amazing start,
That's a great
Sean.
story.
I'm happy for you.
Gov's going to be joining us here in the studio shortly.
Oh,
I
you
know.
too.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
Early bird.
I know.
The most amazing thing happened yesterday. So, Thirsty Camel.
Yes.
All we've been trying to do,
We called 10 people yesterday.
Yep.
10.
you had to register. So you knew you were entering
Yes.
the competition, right? You had to register. And then when you answer the phone, you have to say, hello, Nathan, Nat and Sean, like the Thirsty Camel.
Yes.
And the best impression will win. We had one person do it. We didn't think that it was good enough.
Maybe Maria.
Yeah, definitely Maria.
9 other people we have gone through over the last
didn't
2 days.
answer the phone. Didn't even attempt it.
Yeah.
Like, so they either didn't answer their phone
Yeah.
or they just picked up the phone and said, hello, Tom Clayton speaking.
So,
Tom Clayton.
sideswiping the legal department, our boss here decided to do
Yeah.
what bosses do. And Dave, what did you do? Yell it out.
$2,000.
$2,000 jackpot today.
This is a podcast of Nathan, Nat and Sean.
I can
Yeah.
smell dog.
Oh, just dropped me gut, sorry.
Nathan,
No, it wasn't when you
and
walked
when
in.
just
It was
walked
before,
in.
damn it, it was before
Pretty
you walked in.
offensive,
I've been
that.
sniffing for the last minute.
Wow. Wow.
like-
She's filling in for Ellie today, and that's the way
Yeah.
you welcome her.
It was before.
Anwen.
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 I
Thanks
could
so
smell
much.
dog.
Wow.
And then I turned to the left and Anwen smiles again. It's not,
I mean, a wee on his leg on your way out.
I had a big whiff of Anwen there. She smells like news lady.
Yeah, but why is she humping your leg?
This is the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
Time to catch up with our good friend Jonathan Brown. Of course, the game tonight, the AFL game tonight between the Brisbane Lions
Blockbuster.
and the Collingwood Pies. No team's won a game between them. Can you believe that, Brownie? Good morning.
Hello, Nathan, Nat and Sean.
Hello,
Did I win the prize?
Yes.
Did I win the Thirsty Camel prize?
You've got to do it like the camel.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hold on. You must
Hello,
be going. You must
Nathan, Nat and Sean. How do you do it like a camel? What's a camel
Harry,
sound
can
like?
we play,
Harry,
can we
play.
play
This is what he
Thirsty
sounds like.
Camel, Harry?
Hello, Nathan, Nat and Sean.
All right, do
Can
it.
you do
It's for
that?
$2,000. It's $2,000, Brownie.
Okay. Hello, Nathan, Nat and Sean.
I mean, not a terrible effort.
I thought you, out of all the voices, could go gravelier than that.
Yeah.
Oh, you can go gravelly, surely.
Listen
I
to
thought it
how
was supposed
deep
to be
you go.
high and tweaky. Hello, Nathan, Nat and Sean.
Oh, hello.
Hey, you like that?
Yeah,
That's a bit
I
sexy.
do.
I just feel like in your body you don't have internal organs. It's just one big subwoofer.
Hey, Browny, while we're on the
yes.
we're on the talk of the Thirsty Camel there, I saw that the Carlton Draft are bringing back their draft.
I know how
Yeah.
good. It's
Sean wants to know why you haven't been
there's some
drafted.
what's going on with you, Macca? So why haven't we reached out to you at all? Or are you just sort of on the reserve?
I mean, his
list?
body is a crumbling, decrepit
Yeah,
heap.
I do a hamstring or a calf muscle in a heartbeat.
But that's what Bucks did, and he got drafted.
Yeah, well, your Bucks did lasted 8 minutes.
Yeah.
And then he tore his hamstring. He actually tore his tendon. So I'm not cutting in and out because my back. Just let me replace the battery.
Okay.
Oh,
Just
okay.
do you have doubles A's
This
on
is-
hand? That's when you know what? That's when you're
Yeah,
an
when you
adult.
made it.
That's when you're an adult when you've got batteries. They're ready to go, and you go, oh wait, there I need a double A or I need just like a triple A, and you go, no, I've got them in the drawer. Like when you've got spare batteries.
He's literally gone
no.
off to...
So in our household, we've got a drawer with all the spare batteries, and those batteries are for Megan's lights. So when we, you know how she always takes lights when we go away, like
Oh, yeah.
party lights and all the lights,
Yeah. What are the batteries in your bedside drawer for?
completely different. And I
Also
never
for
get a
the
go.
lights. Yeah.
I can
And
confirm
it turned
I
on
never
heat,
get a
but
go.
it doesn't light up. But God, it's noisy.
You'd have spare batteries, Nathan.
Yeah,
You
I've
have
got
spare
batteries.
everything.
Yeah, I've got spare batteries. I've got a battery drawer.
Is that better?
Yeah, you good
We're
now,
just
Browny?
talking about being an adult, having it all together, Brownie, and having spare batteries ready to go like you just did. So congratulations.
I blame Lukey McHugh, our great Nova tech
Yep.
boss
Yep.
all around Australia. I blame him for not putting batteries in my home studio. So, but hey,
I didn't know you worked
But
for us
yeah, so
anymore,
back to the
Brownie.
Carlton draft, Marco. We've got to reach out to you. So I don't know what's going on. We've got some big ones this year. We've got Trent Cotchin, Isaac Smith, Joey Montagne's just been announced, and I think Dill Buckley. I'm not sure how Dill Buckley got a mention, but and we've got a couple more to come. So plenty of fun, but we should take it on the road to WA.
Yeah.
Yeah, WA's where you need to
I
play a
think
game
so.
over
I
I
here.
mean,
think
David
so.
Mundy could still play.
Well,
couldn't
he played last year.
Oh, yeah, there you
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
Yeah.
Dominated. Dave Mundy went out and had about 40 touches
Yeah.
for one of the country. It's only Victoria at the moment, but
Yeah.
Dave Mundy was unbelievable. I think he might have been nearly the number one draft pick.
Yeah.
Well, look, Sean. Sean probably won't be able to last 8 minutes, but we'll give you a solid 4.
Of Fury.
It's funny because you're talking about Bucks. We took a bus load of punters.
Yep.
And I'm not going to talk about the bus trip home because things got a little bit loose. But anyway, that's another story. It's fair to say there were some uncontrollable young men and a couple of young ladies on that bus for that matter. But we got to this place called Nilmadarnum, and it's out in the sticks towards sort of eastern Victoria. And I've turned up to Bucks. I went over to him in the warm-up, and he goes, mate, I'm in trouble. I've just torn my groin. This is in the warm-up.
Yes.
I said, you'll be right. You'll be right, mate. Just do it for the crowd. All the people, about 2,000 people have turned up. Just start out of the goal square, like the big hulking full forward.
Yes.
And you'll be fine. So he stood in the goal square for the first 7 minutes. Ball didn't come down. First opportunity, he leads out. Bang. He's torn the tendon, the hamstring tendon.
So
Gone.
needed surgery, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely. So,
Nice.
it
That'll be you,
doesn't
Sean.
all end that well. There might be a little bit of cash in it for you mercenaries, but it doesn't always end well, Macca.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Now, I want to ask you, the other night you were talking about 2 metre Peter and whether it gets suspended, and you said that you're like, no, this is AFL's getting a bit beyond.
No.
Did you threaten to
don't
never
put words in
watch
my
it
mouth.
again?
Okay, fair call. You say what you said then on the couch.
I said, look, I know he'll get suspended. However, it is hard for these players to make a decision, especially when a player runs back on the flight of the ball. And I know I put myself in a few of those awkward situations, but if you're running towards the ball, Macca, and you've been in this situation as well, and all of a sudden a player decides to make a kamikaze attempt, all of a sudden the onus is on you to try and make the reactionary decision. And if you're a split second late, what are you naturally going to do? Naturally, you're going to protect yourself. You're going to brace.
Yeah.
So whereas Harry Cunningham doesn't do that unbelievably courageous act, Peter Wright just takes the mark. He doesn't have to make a decision. And I think too often we judge these players in slow-mo. Now, I get the play, it's all about head knocks and I feel like I have to put a disclaimer before we talk about head knocks these days. Concussions has become such a topic that it's a controversial topic and polarising that if you say the wrong thing, people just jump down your throat and call you irresponsible. But the fact is, these athletes have never been faster, never been stronger, never been more powerful. So these decisions are becoming less and less the amount of time they have to make. And and I know Peter Wright, he's not a malicious person. He hasn't got one malicious bone in his body. So we just need to understand that these guys are not thugs and deliberately going out to hurt players.
No doubt. And the AFL on their side of things are going, if we do not make a stance and suspend people for a period of time, like this instance for 4 weeks, then we're going to get our asses sued. Yeah. That's what it comes down to.
This is all about, I said it last year, we have become a hostage to litigation.
Yeah.
And that's what it is. And that's what the AFL has become, unfortunately. And I feel sorry for the current players, because they're the ones that had to keep changing with the times and changing with the rules that the AFL's putting in place to protect themselves. So there's never been a more difficult time to play football. Now, hey, I'm not doing the poor these AFL footballers. They get well remunerated, and it's a great job and a great privilege, but it's a challenge.
Well, now Wayne Carey's never watching football again. We hear. So
I just find it strange.
Duck will have about 3 screens going on the weekend.
I've always found it strange.
Split screen on Kaya.
When you're supposed to, when they're in the air already.
Yeah.
And then they say, okay, now make a decision. It's like, well, I can't
And
fly.
surely the onus, there should be some onus of responsibility on the other player who cut in front and was going back with the flight of the ball.
Yeah.
They're making a choice as well.
Yeah.
And if you put yourself in
there
danger,
is no onus.
there's
right.
not.
You're right,
if they're
mate.
putting themselves in danger, that has to be factored in. Even if the result is a concussion, they're partly responsible for it. They have to be, there'll be situations where they are.
That's a great point, and that's where I don't think it should be. It should be 4 weeks. Maybe it should be 2 weeks. Because that has to be taken into account.
Yeah.
A bit like it's like a plane. Eventually a plane, when they go to take off, they get past the point of no return. Don't they? Where even if an engine's fallen off the wing, they've still got to have a crack at taking off.
So, Browny, this game tonight is going to be an absolute belter, because 2 teams who everybody expected to play off in the grand final again, and Brisbane was the team that most people selected to go, they can win it this year, are in all sorts of trouble.
Whoever loses, this is the season's shot pretty much, don't you reckon?
Who had Brisbane Collingwood as their grand finalists this year again? Plenty of people.
Yeah.
I had Brisbane as my premiership fan. Now I'm a Brisbane fan, but looking as a football pundit, which I am with Fox. I love saying that word, pundit.
Pundit, it's a good one.
And pundit. Has it got a T on the end, or is it an N?
Nat would know.
Pundit. Pundit.
Pundit. Okay. So, thanks for clarifying that.
I'm here to help.
But it's a huge game. So the loser tonight of the 2 previous grand finalists are going to be winless, which is unbelievable. And Brisbane have had an unbelievable run. For the last 5 years, they've been the least injured team in the comp, and the second best least injured team in the comp has lost twice as many games through injury. So that's unbelievable injury management.
Yeah,
but
it is.
You know what? There's a fair bit of good luck gone into that as well. And now the luck's just sort of changing for the Lions, and they've got injury problems. Although Lachie Neale's back, the great former Fremantle champion, of course, our Brisbane Lions champ now.
Nath?
What are you wearing? Is that a towel that's a hoodie?
It's a hoodie towel, is it?
Yeah.
So I've had my wife. I just had a coffee with my wife. I've been to the beach. I've been to the gym, had a swim this morning. I've come home and I've got a hooded towel. I wore this for you, Nath.
That's nice.
I sat down to have a coffee with my wife, and sort of the low outdoor setting. Yeah. Because it's a beautiful day here on the Gold Coast.
Of course, yeah.
And Kylie said to me, as she's looking straight at me, she goes, "Are you having a Sharon Stone moment?" As I uncrossed my legs.
Without the gardening.
Hey, Brownie,
breakfast sausage in the
Very impressed.
Hey, Brownie, I'm wondering, because you've been up there for a little while now, up at the Gold Coast living. Is it a key to a good relationship, the fact that you leave and go away for a few days each week, so you come back? I know you get the kids thrust upon you, but in terms of having a relationship, it's like it's brand new all the time.
It's fantastic. Absence makes the heart grow fonder. That's what I say to Evero. I go to Melbourne for 3 or 4 days. I work really hard when I'm down there, though. I tell my wife, Kylie.
Yes.
But it is nice just to have a little freshen up, Mac. I think everyone needs a little freshen up once a week.
Exactly.
Especially when your kids are 14 and 11 and 9.
Yeah. And then get home, relax, and towel cock it around your wife.
Yes, exactly. Love your work, Browny. Thanks,
Love you,
buddy.
We've got to get going.
Put some pants on.
Yeah.
Sean, you've got a giveaway.
Mate.
Oh, yes, we have. Brownie, you'd be interested in this because you're a West Australian. You're over here for some time.
Yep, we claim you.
West Aussie.
The WAFL begins actually today. The Waffle Family Experience to any match this season, plus food and drinks valued at $150. You can get up close and personal with the Waffle Wonderland. Tickets at wafl.com.au. We're going to give them to caller 5 right now, 13 24 10.
And play us out now, Brownie, with the helicopter. Stand up, get on.
I'm just going to do some manscaping.
Oh, no, the helicopter's hit the jungle.
You're right.
This is the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
We're on holidays from 9:05 today.
Yeah.
For I'm taking an extra week of long service leave, so 3 weeks for me, 2 weeks for you guys.
Yeah.
And of course, on our holidays we like to get around and travel.
Well, some more than others, Nat. So you're always doing stuff, and I take my hat off to you.
I'm off to Switzerland tomorrow night.
But Nathan, you were telling us about your holiday to Paris.
Well, of course, Nova's first class and 50K, that's one of the choices.
Yeah.
And we spent a day in Paris.
Yes, it wasn't a holiday in Paris. It was a holiday in Amsterdam and a day out in Paris.
Yeah. And everyone's quite shocked.
So obviously, at 1 day in Paris, you've got to hit the highlights, right? You've got to jam as much as you can in to really get the essence of Paris in that 1 day.
I know it's tacky, I know it's touristy, but those big red bus tours, they hit all those landmarks.
Yeah,
They do.
and your mum
I do.
can't walk
I've
long
done a lot of them.
distances
And
because
it's
of her
just
knees.
so spread out, Paris, isn't it? I never thought.
Oh, no, Paris is actually quite walkable if you've got good knees.
To me, it just looked like where is everything? It just looked like everything was so far away from each other. Anyway, that was my perception, but I was just doing it from a red bus. So we jump on the bus and we're hitting all the spots, and everyone is getting off the bus and then getting back on, and then you can wait a couple of trips and you can catch another bus that comes along.
Hop off,
So the Eiffel
start.
Tower when you lobbed up there.
So we rocked up to the Eiffel Tower, and
Everybody got off.
Everyone got off, and we stayed on because we looked over there and we went, "Oh yeah,
We get it.
yeah." I've seen it now.
I don't understand the people that climb the Eiffel Tower, because once you can't see the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah, so
you
you're
don't
just
have a
looking
view.
up there.
You're standing
No,
and
but
you're
you're
view of flat Paris.
You're just in the way of everyone
haven't
trying to
climbed it.
propose.
You haven't climbed it.
No, but you don't need to, because I'd rather look at it.
Yes, you do need to go on the Eiffel
Why?
Tower, and you
Well-
go up to the level and you look back out across the thing.
No,
Of course
but
you do.
Paris-
I
It's
do
remarkably
think you
flat.
should have climbed it.
Nathan, at least I touched it. At least I got up close and had to fight
I
off.
swear the
gypsies.
bus driver was looking at us like going, what language do they speak? Because I don't think they understand they can get off and go to the Eiffel Tower. But we were quite happy, so we just sat there and looked at it and took a couple of selfies with it in the background, and then
From your bus
Okay,
seat.
so
from
you-
our bus seat.
So after the Eiffel Tower, like in my opinion, that's something you got to go. Nat just said she didn't climb it, but
Yeah.
then obviously the one thing that surprises me, the Louvre is one of those big things, and you're an artsy guy.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, so I really wanted to go to the Louvre, and that was one of the things that I wanted to do. And Dad said no because the line was too long.
But if you do your research, there's another door that's quicker around the back.
You're in Paris for a
Nathan.
day.
Yeah, he was angry that there were no portaloos
What did you
outside
do?
too. So.
What did you do? Go to Subway or something?
So we went there, and then the Champs-Élysées, we did get off there
It was a
And
kiss,
walked up
kick
the
ass
and
street.
go
joint.
for a walk, and then we went to I spent about bloody $80 on 3 cups of coffee, or two. I had one tea and 2 coffees, but we went to Five Guys Burgers there, and then I shopped at Zara. To get the full Paris
Yeah,
experience.
sure.
Oh, yeah, that's
sure.
very-
Yeah, yeah.
It's weird how Zara is only in Paris, isn't it?
There was a day in Amsterdam where we were going to go on a tour to see all the windmills. Couldn't be bothered, so
What
we
about-
didn't.
The one thing I did
So
as well.
you've been to the Netherlands and you didn't see a windmill?
No.
Euro Disney was the one I thought you'd go and have a look
Oh,
at
no,
when you're in
that's a
Paris.
bit out of town.
I
That's
know.
not in Paris. So
Yeah, you got to catch the train, which I did. But I did that. But I did that, and I did those other things
No.
because I was only in Paris for a short time.
Yeah.
I've got
Versailles,
time,
Palace
Sean.
of Versailles.
No.
Did you say the Arc de Triomphe?
Yeah. Well,
that's
that's
the
on
end
the
of the
Champs-Élysées.
street.
So,
Yeah.
got a selfie with that. Actually, the selfie I took with Mum of that is the worst photo that Mum's ever had taken. And I showed
worse
her
than the
all the time.
sunburn photo from Dunsborough?
It's comparative.
Wow, okay. Did you stroll along the banks of the River Seine?
No, don't be stupid. The bus didn't drive down along the banks.
What kind of a tourist are you?
Lazy. But that's okay. Like now, 2 weeks off, do I organise to do something? No. I'm going to save money from sitting at home and not doing it from my house. Because I won't go, wherever I go, I'm not going to do the things that you're supposed to do.
That's true. You're a lazy
Can I tell you,
tourist.
every year that we go to Dunsborough, I've never been to the beach. Anyway,
You're there, but you're
can
just
I
not doing
say,
it.
There are me's around.
Yeah.
There are, and please don't leave me hanging in the wind.
Jackie, does this ring a bell?
Hi, Jack.
It does. I am a tourist that likes to eat and sleep, so I sleep in. I love to go out for late lunch, have an afternoon nap, and then go out for dinner.
And that's it.
That's it.
So have you
pretty
been
much
to
it.
somewhere where it's like famous for all the sights and things it can do, but you've done exactly that, just stayed in bed?
Yeah, pretty much. I haven't been to anywhere exotic like Paris or, England or anything like that, but we've been to Hong Kong, Singapore and Bali.
Yes.
My husband is someone that will get up at the crack of dawn. As soon as the sun's up, he's up. He's on bike tours, he's on hiking tours, he's on every tour you can imagine, takes all the photos, and because we share our iCloud, when we finish the holiday, I use all his photos to make it look like I've been to all these places.
Ingenious.
And you're just super well rested.
So you are catfishing everybody that you know.
That's right.
Exactly. So, I've had every cocktail on the menu at the hotel while he's out there doing all the exciting stuff.
Yeah.
And I use all his photos, and everyone's like, wow, what an amazing holiday. And I'm like, yep.
Yeah.
Now, can I just ask you, in the core of your being, when he's out there doing all that sort of stuff, do you resent him a little bit because not only is he making you feel lazy, but also you want to be that person, but you know you're not going to be?
Absolutely not.
No. She's too busy sleeping.
Because I want to be a doer. I just don't.
I know, but think about what Jackie does. She is well rested now. You said
That's
that
right.
earlier on. So I normally go on holiday and I'm doing stuff all the time, and then I'm knackered at the end of it.
Are you a person that reads a book on a holiday, Jackie?
No, I like my iPad and I like doing jigsaw puzzles. So, I do that sort of relaxing thing. But you can't really do that when you're sipping cocktails by the pool. So I'm more of a doze in the sun, watch a bit of Netflix, have a bit of a swim and come back to the
Netflix by the pool.
Yeah.
Well, that's the only way I could be by the pool.
Absolutely could have done that at home.
Thanks,
but yes,
Jackie.
thanks, Jackie. Carly's in Willerton. Hello.
Hey, how you going?
Hey,
Great,
Carl.
Carly. Okay, are you a bit of a lazy tourist?
It's my husband that's a lazy tourist.
Good. I would like
Talk
to
us
hear
through
that
it.
there's another man that is.
Well, we went overseas for our honeymoon. It was only like 5 nights. 4 nights, 5 days. We went to a little island, and on which we were just lazy around, doing nothing, because everything sort of catered for. It was our only time that we've been overseas together. And we were allowed a day trip. We went over to Singapore so we could see all the sights and everything.
Yep.
And we spent the whole day in the electronic shop for my husband.
It's just, okay.
What was he getting for the electronic shop? Because there's some good stuff over there.
It was, yeah. And, he got a few things like mixing desks and some microphones and speakers because he's
But
into
all
his
day?
music and everything. But all day. I wanted to see some sights.
Yeah.
I mean, I saw the airport when I landed, but
It's a great
other than
airport.
that, which was really pretty, by the way. So, yeah.
Nathan, you took me to the electronic shop.
Yeah.
There was a 3-level thing that we ended up
Yeah, I
going
did
But you weren't
remember.
there all day.
Yeah, remember. And I went through that period of buying weird phones.
Yes, you did.
It was before the iPhone had come out, and there was a phone that I bought that had a free-to-air TV in it, and but it had a giant aerial.
It did. Had a giant area.
And Sean would use it, and wherever
To
we were
watch
doing
the
events,
races.
we're at the Paramount
We're at
night
the
or whatever, and
Paramount.
Sean's got the aerial up and this little phone there watching free-to-air because he's got a bet on something. But I have to tell you as well, Hong Kong, we've been to Hong Kong probably 3 times now, and we've always said that we're going to go over to Macau.
Yep.
Oh, yes.
And we never have.
I just want to go to the casinos and roll a few dice.
We get as far as to look at the ferries and Nelly book a ticket, and then then that's where it crumbles.
That's pretty much exactly the
and
same.
I hear it's amazing.
You'll never
I'll
know.
get the chance one day.
Appropriately, Ellen is in Ellenbrook. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Alan.
Where did you go?
Hi.
Where did you go, Ellen, and what didn't you do?
Okay, so I went to New York for a few
Amazing.
days. And I am a massive theatre nerd. I have a degree in theatre. I did not see any Broadway
You didn't go to
shows.
Broadway.
Oh, my God.
Are you serious?
Everybody goes and watches a show.
It's one of the things that you do.
I know. I was so sad, and it just didn't happen. And, yeah, Devo.
But, like, don't they sell tickets to the
Yes.
shows even if they're sold out at
Yeah,
last
there's
minute
usually
on the
like
street?
yeah, the last half ticks and that kind of
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
Look, I'm not one
I've
to
heard
judge.
all that.
Yeah. Did you? Okay, so when you were over there,
Yeah.
did you do the Statue of Liberty and all that sort of stuff?
No.
I didn't do the Statue of Liberty, but we
I
did
did
take the
not.
Staten Island ferry, which is free because it sells right past.
Did you do the ferry?
No.
I don't think so, no.
Did
We
you-
did Central Park
Nice.
and Times Square, but that's about it.
It's because you just walk through there.
Yeah.
That's not doing anything.
I know that if I was in New York, I'd have a giant list of things that I would need to go and do. And I wouldn't do them. What am I saying?
Yeah.
In my head, it's like when because I overpack. You guys know when I overpack.
yeah.
In my head, the fashion. In reality, the same 2 shirts for the entire trip.
Yeah. And Times Square, it's nowhere near as impressive. Like, once you've seen it, you go, okay.
Oh, mate, look how many
yeah.
screens are in here.
Yeah,
We're
I
in
know.
Times Square.
I know,
This
right?
is insane.
It's the Nathan, Nat, and Sean podcast.
Hello,
darling.
It's Thirsty Cam. Hello.
Nathan, Nat and Sean are perfect for mornings. And Bolter Cerveza is perfecto for the Arvo. Call into Thirsty Camel and pick up a 6-pack of Bolter Cerveza. It's Spanish, but tastes like a great Arvo.
All right, it's time, everybody. It is time. We've got $2,000 cash to give away, thanks to our mates from Thirsty Camel, and thanks to our inability to give away $1,000 yesterday. It has jackpotted.
exciting
Love it.
stuff.
There's some simple rules, though.
Yes.
If we call you, you must answer the phone within 5 rings, okay? We'll do the count.
Yeah, we'll do the count.
Yeah.
And then when you answer the phone, right, I don't care if you're in front of people, on a bus, in mid-surgery. I don't care. In a library. You need to be loud. You need to be loud, and you need to sound as close or even better than this.
Hello, Nathan, Nat, and Sean.
Hello,
Better than the
Nathan, Nat,
camel
and Sean.
himself.
It is $400 per word if you get it right.
$400 per word, Natalie. So you want a $400 per word effort.
Exactly.
We will move on to the next caller
Yeah, we
if we
will.
do not think that it is up to scratch.
Righto.
Maria from yesterday kicking herself because she didn't put her heart and soul into it because she said, there were people around. It's not the level of commitment we're looking for. You need
Let's
to
go
be extra.
All right.
Oh, we're calling the first person. Okay, here we go.
Here we go. Settle in, everyone. 1 ring. 2 rings. 3 rings.
Hello, Nathan, Nat, and Sean.
Oh, okay. Jack. This is
Jack.
a good
Okay,
effort,
Jack. Hello, Jack. Firstly, good morning, buddy. I have to tell you, I didn't mind it.
I didn't hate it either.
I didn't mind it. Sean
it worth
right now,
$2,000?
Sean right now, the body language, he's
I know.
crossed his arms and he's leant back.
I
He
feel
just
it
Talk
objects-
to me.
He
because
just
there were-
objects to the,
I know,
the first
I know.
person. Jack.
Jack, it was very echoey in the space, so he's in
But
a
the
large
camel
space.
has to drop a douche sometimes.
Yeah.
too. So.
Jackie, can I confirm you're in the toilet?
Not Jackie, Jack.
No,
I
I'm
said
only
Jack.
doing some measurements for some windows.
Oh, you're measuring some windows.
He's
so
what
he's
I
at
mean.
work.
He's mid-measure. He's
Yeah,
in
that's right.
mid-measure. What do you want, Sean?
Mid-measure, yeah.
Do you want? Okay. Do you think the next person's going to be better? Because maybe we could park Jack
and see
and then see
compare
if
it
the
to-
next person
to
is
the-
better. So you're satisfied? Because I'm. Yeah. What do you want to do?
Let's park Jack.
Jack,
Oh,
park
Jack, you stay there, Jack.
We're just going to put you in the stables.
Yeah.
Where do camels go? Stables? Mangers. Put you in the manger. Manger? It's a Jesus.
It's a Jesus thing. It's in a manger.
Where do camels go? Camels
desert.
No, they got
They-
stables.
No, but like when you have
No,
one.
they got stables.
Thank you, Sean.
But
A
they're
pen?
next, which are next to the
Pen, camel
manger.
pen.
I feels like a pen's more a thing.
Yeah.
But people do ride them. Anyway,
Right. Anyway, that's where Jack is. Whatever it's called.
Jack's in the-
He's there.
Here's a chance.
So we're going to call the
Massive
next
chance.
person,
In
and
the
if
waiting
they're
bay.
just one more person, if they're better than Jack, then they get the money, and if they're worse than Jack, Jack gets the money. Is that where we're at?
Correct.
Okay.
all right, here we go.
Okay. Let's call the next person.
Dialing now.
Right.
How many rules you make?
I know.
We do a lot of things on the fly here, as you know, Harry.
No, 2 rings.
The person you are calling is not available. Please leave a short message.
Zali.
and it will be sent-
Sorry, Zali, you missed out. That means Jack wins. Jack's the winner. Jack! Put Jack back up. There he is. Jack!
You're $1,000
Twice over. $1,000 cash. Thanks to our mates from Thirsty Camel. Jack, were you just wishing with every fibre of your being that Zali wasn't going to answer then?
I've never thought I'd be so shaky in my life just to win a game.
Yeah.
Hey, Jack, what were you doing this morning as well? What were you
Measuring
doing?
windows.
Measuring windows. How many windows would you have to measure to make $2,000, Jack?
Oh, probably about 20.
That's actually quite good.
Take the rest of the day off.
You're
doing quite well.
Couple of grand. What are you going to spend that on, Jack?
Oh, casino.
The
Yeah, you're going to
casino.
triple it.
That's right. Someone's been hit by
No
the
one ever
cost
goes
of living.
wrong there.
Super responsible thing to do with your
No
money.
groceries and stuff like that. Petrol, no.
Well done, Jack. Thanks, buddy.
Happy Easter to you, Jack.
Yeah, you too.
No
Thanks,
worries.
guys.
All
God
right,
bless.
that's how it's done, everybody. He did. It was a pretty good effort.
It was.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
It was better than Maria yesterday.
Sean's not happy. Sean's, if I can say it, and it's when we're at our most dangerous, he's displeased.
Yeah. Just that it's the first one went off. That's for the problem
Yeah, I
for you,
think there was
wasn't
a bit
it?
of that too.
Yeah.
I was hoping for a build-up. Do you
If
think
he'd
you
been
felt...
number 10 yesterday, there would have been a street parade for him.
It was bloody oath. It would have been.
It's the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
This is the first time we've all stood up at the
I
desk.
know.
Are you liking it?
We're all standing. Oh, no, I've got a stitch.
There's a feature that we haven't used yet, which is the uppy downy desk feature.
Yeah.
Yeah, press that button, Harry.
Hang on.
Jeez.
Okay, hang on. Oh, Harry stood up too.
General.
I think we're late to news.
Okay.
Dave,
So
so
while we drag it out.
There are some questions first. Have you moved the chairs out of the way?
Yes, we
Yes.
have. Oh, safety first.
Have you checked that there is nothing under the desk that will be crushed?
Nathan's knees.
My knees, but I've moved them out of the way.
Have you checked that there is nothing that the desk,
Jesus.
skirt, or equipment rack will hit when it's moving?
There is nothing that the rack will hit.
Are we going
No.
up or down?
Yeah, well, that's what do you think?
Let's go up.
Let's go up.
Okay.
Let's go up. Here we go.
It didn't work. Oh.
Nothing happened. Maybe this is as high as it gets.
All right.
All right.
What about
Let's see
going
how
down?
it works.
No, it's not working.
No,
Okay,
nothing's happening.
let's try down.
Oh, it's going down.
Oh.
How small are other people over on the East Coast?
But no, this is great because if we ever have anyone that's in a wheelchair
Yeah,
that we
exactly.
have
We
a
can
chat
actually
with,
cater
we
to their
can
needs.
cater to them, which is great. Or Jamie Jewelry.
True. All right, Jamie.
Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
There was a bit of a frenzy yesterday. There was a lot going on.
Yeah, someone's coming to town and everyone's so excited and everyone's trying to get tickets and we're like, oh, we've hit that age. And Harry, you've experienced this too, haven't you? What are you now?
31.
31. So suddenly you're starting to realise there's things you don't know about the youth.
I've always been quite behind in the new music game, but this is now I'm just way out.
So we'd like to introduce to our show part of our team, Zara, who is 20. That's her job here,
And
being 20.
And bringing around the average age
Official
down.
young person, spokesperson.
Pop
Zara.
culture professional.
Zara.
Yeah,
Now-
sure.
Now tell us all about this Fred again.
So Fred
got the
again
party lights
is...
going on.
Party lights
Oh,
on.
we've got a boiler room. So
Yeah.
Fred again is...
I've been to the boiler room.
He's a DJ, so he's become famous for being a DJ, and he blew up on TikTok because everyone used his music for their TikTok videos. But he produces EDM, which is electronic dance music.
Oh, you love EDM, don't you?
Yeah. So it's really good for a club, big party, festival kind of vibe.
Yes.
But recently he's become a frenzy, or created a frenzy, because he's done pop-up shows. So tickets for this show came out yesterday, but the show's on Saturday.
Yeah.
So it's the idea that's like, oh my God, we have to get these tickets.
It's the opposite of like buying concert tickets a year and a half in advance.
Yeah, for sure.
It's just like clear the deck.
I do
You're
have
going
to
this
say,
weekend.
I love a pop-up.
Yeah,
I
that's
do
right.
love a pop-up.
So he just drops it on his social media and
Oh.
says, "Oh, look out, Perth, I'm coming."
My friend got tickets through WhatsApp. Like, I know that
What do you
sounds
mean?
very dodgy,
What
but
do you mean?
apparently he's got a group chat on WhatsApp or a phone number or something, and you sign in. I know someone else got it through Instagram. There's so many different ways to get them, and he sends out the link to all the WhatsApp things, and then you click the link, and that's how you get them. So she goes, "Yeah, I just got my tickets through WhatsApp." And I was like, "That sounds a little dodgy."
Yeah.
Sean wants to know where can you line up to get a physical ticket?
Door sales.
Yeah, I don't think there's door sales at all.
Okay, can I just say something? Right, so We all know that people love a frenzy. You know what I mean? And
Are
people
they
get
just
caught
getting
up.
caught up in the hype of
How
it?
many, in your opinion, as being 20, how many people are completely head over heels?
Massive Fred
again.
fans.
I know it. I live it. I love it. And how many people are jumping on the bandy?
Look, I've got a lot of friends that are big fans of this kind of music, and they go
You
to
come
lots
from
of
the
festivals.
EDM scene, famously.
Oh, yeah, totally. So, no, but a lot of people, I reckon, are definitely going because of the pop-ups, and it's so big on social media. Like, type in Fred again to TikTok, Instagram, even just Google, and it's massive. Like, even Nova was playing some of his music. But it is big. So a lot of it would just be, I got to go to Fred again, and saying, how cool would that be to tell people that?
I don't have that in me. I've been to the thing. So
Well, I don't want to go if there's other people there, so that's immediately.
Well, I think, and also I'm guessing it's late. But what time would that be kicking off there?
Yeah, it would be at night time.
No, he'd probably perform about 9.
About 9?
Yeah, he's going to perform about 9.
You've got young people in your house. Was there a frenzy at your house yesterday?
Yeah, so all week it's been a frenzy until this point. So he'd put it out at Facebook that he was going to...
There were hints.
There was hints that he was going to be playing his last concert here.
In Australia,
his Perth gig here. And the fact that they were already setting up Langley Park gave it away that it was going to be a big event anyway. So yesterday when it all came out, because Fred again came into my life only a week ago, because when I was swimming Rotto,
now it's happened again.
They were just going.
It's Fred again. It's Fred again.
They're going off about him. And anyway, so when 6 o'clock came on the dot last night, when you could buy the tickets from Ticketmaster, everyone was on computers. There was a couple of computers going and
like
phones
when you tried
going
to get
as well.
grand final tickets that year.
Yeah, the best part about it though, my wife Megan, she's trying to get amongst it right. I'm cooking a barbecue outside. Everyone's going hard out.
Is Megan trying to act like she's Fred again?
Oh,
like
she's use
like,
my phone.
yeah,
Here's
Fred
the
again.
credit card. Get on. Make sure you get tickets. And I was trying to tell her, calm down. We're not a part of this. I'm flipping sausages. You know, just you do the salad. Stay away from it.
We're no part
I'm
of it.
flipping sausages. You do the salad. Stay away from it.
Well, just let them do their thing, mate.
Did they get tickets?
Yes, Lachlan's girlfriend was able to get them so we got a couple of Germans staying with us, Rabia and Caitlin, and they both got 4 of them going.
Great.
Cooper's the only one who missed out yesterday, but he was hopeful that some of his friends might have grabbed
It
him.
sounds like you can only get them if you truly know technology. I've heard another way you can get them is you press you get your iPhone, you press the volume up button twice, volume down button twice, and then a drone will come and fly into your house and bring them in.
Is that the way it works?
I don't know.
Give it a
New
shot.
age,
Give it
man.
a shot. Like it's. I mean, it'd be crazy not to try.
Nathan, Nat, and Sean podcast.
Next time you fly, it could be in first class. Choose one of 3 first-class trips around the world with your best mate and $50,000 to spend.
Nova's first class 50K and 50K.
All right, time to put some people in the running for Nova's first class and 50K. First up, Marilyn from Yangebup. Hi, Maz.
Good morning. Hi, how are you?
Wonderful, Marilyn.
I've heard your beautiful voice. You've made it. You're in with a shot for Nova's first class and 50K. Marilyn, are you getting tickets to Fred again?
No.
Did you hear about that,
If she was going to,
Marilyn?
it's too late.
So you didn't want to go to Fred again?
No.
Do you know about Fred again?
I saw it on Facebook, but no. I don't know much about it.
Well, Saturday night, mate.
Not a massive EDM fan.
No.
What do you mean? Marilyn is the M in EDM.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Well, you're still in
Electronic dance Marilyn.
Yes.
I like it. That
famously.
works.
All right, Marilyn. Well, you're in the running for first class and 50K. Good luck.
Oh, you know what? Holly would
Holly's
be sick
all
for
over
Fred
it.
again. Hi, Holly.
Hey, team, how are we?
Yeah, good, Holly.
Fred again, Holly?
Pardon?
Fred again.
Frothing for it?
Absolutely.
Do you know what we're talking about, don't you?
Holiday.
No.
Fred again is playing down at Langley Park on Saturday night.
And everybody just went mental for tickets yesterday, Holly. Not you,
No, I'm
not
too old.
obviously.
I'm too old for that.
Yeah, so 22, 23.
Yeah. We heard it might start after 9 p.m, Holly, so...
We're not
yeah.
allowed
we're
it. On a
out.
Saturday night? What?
No, man.
ridiculous.
I'm usually in bed or working.
Yeah, we're picking up
We
what you're
hear
putting
you.
down.
Well, you're in the running for Nova's first class and 50K, Holly, so good luck.
Okay, come on, guys. If anyone is going to go to Fred again, it'd be Grant.
Hi, Grant.
Hello, how are you?
Already upset.
Hey, you guess Grant.
Grant, am I right? Are you front and centre at Fred again?
Well, man, I don't even know who Fred again is.
That's weird. That's really weird, Grant.
I'm more like Right Said Fred, you know?
I'm too sexy.
Fred. Where is Right Said Fred these days?
He's more Fred Astaire.
I'm giving away my age.
That's all right by us, Grant.
Oh, great. Well, the good news is you don't have to go and see Fred again, and you're in the running for Nova's first class and 50K, okay?
Oh, what a pleasure.
I know.
I love that. Are you going to Brendan? Hello.
Hello.
All right,
Fred. Here, Grant, this is for you.
This is for you, Grant. You listening?
Ready?
Here we go.
I'm too sexy.
Stop.
Why'd you
Oh, that's
stop?
what we done.
That was a
We
real
had 10
downer.
seconds of it.
Yeah.
It's real bugs in this new studio, isn't there? Here we go.
There it
Here we go. This was the hottest song.
It absolutely was.
And they
If
weren't
TikTok was
attractive.
around then, this would have been all over TikTok.
Yeah.
This is a
they were
TikTok-ready
dominated,
song
yeah.
back in the day.
Yeah.
Just that TikTok had...
Here we go.
He was ahead of his time.
I'm too sexy for my shirt. Too sexy for my shirt. So sexy it hurts. And
Are
I'm
you-
too sexy for
You're striding down the catwalk right now, Grant? Oh, he's gone.
York and
Yeah, he's gone. He's out now.
Yeah.
All right, let's wind this up, eh?
Okay,
We're going to get on holidays.
We are off on holidays for
I
a few
know,
weeks.
we're going to sing the entire Right Said Fred album before we go.
Like you know another Right Said Fred song.
Do they have one?
Don't
I'm
Google
sure they
it.
do.
That's going to take time.
Hey,
Have
Ross.
a great Easter, everybody.
Yeah,
have
absolutely.
a great
Stay
Easter. We'll
safe.
be back in. I'll be back in 3 weeks' time. You're back in 2 weeks' time. I'm taking a week of long service leave.
When we get back, we're going to have some special co-hosts as well. We're going to have Caitlin Bassett.
Yes.
Is going to be coming in.
And Emma Driscoll for
Emma
you,
Driscoll.
and Dockers as well.
It's going to be a heaps of fun, a great week.
Yes.
Hey, Rossi.
Hello.
How are you?
Good. I'm in the new studio with you guys.
Yeah.
The mouse is really quick, so I can't stop.
It's called Mighty Mouse. And they've slowed it down as much as possible.
This is as slow as it can go. No,
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
it's
as slow
good.
as it can go.
So you guys pumped? So Sean, you're not going away, or you are down south?
Just for a little while, but not until next week.
Yeah. And Nath, what Netflix are we doing?
Oh, I'm going to be watching some
There's nothing
Netflix, but
left.
while Sean's down south, I'm going to be selling some of his stuff.
All right, enjoy your break.
Hey.
Last time I pressed the button on this new studio,
Hurry up, Ross, I've got a
nothing
plane to
happened.
catch.
Oh, we can wait. Yeah, okay, here we go. Yes, it worked. There we go. Enjoy your holidays. We'll see you in two weeks.
Them in 2, me in 3.
Oh, okay.
See you, Ross.
See ya.
Bye.
I'll watch you while you sleep, Ross. I'll break into your house and watch you.
Nathan, Nat, and Sean is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au. Nova.